to leave a few words before we get started. So I lost my grandfather about 3 days ago. He was a phenomenal tuba player, and he was the first person that taught me music back in Portugal. So he's a person that was quite near to my heart and one of the pillars of our lives. So I'd like to dedicate the entire recital in his memory. I hope you enjoy. Thank you. performance of Dance for Five Drums by Jan Broadway. We're gonna keep ourselves more or less in the same style. We're gonna keep the dance styles coming up. So the next piece is from Dr. Darin Kamstra. It's called Bateria. And Bateria in Portuguese translate roughly or literally to battery or drum kit. And essentially the idea of this bateria, this battery, is basically taking the rhythms of the samba batucada that you find present in samba schools all over Brazil. And Dr. Kamstra does a fantastic job in replicating the sounds of the various instruments that are present in the samba schools. So you've got the bottom drum, the bottom timpani doing the surdo sound. You've got the two middle drums doing the caixa sounds, and then you got top drum doing the repinique sounds, and then you have that small tom at the back, basically simulating a pandeiro, which is extraordinary. It's really outside the box thinking, and obviously he draws a lot of call and response rhythms. He calls upon the samba batucada style. There's a lot of very interesting things going on in this piece, while still maintaining the timpani difficulties of right intonation, obviously, pedaling. There's a lot of pedaling in this piece as well. So it's a challenging piece, but it's a lot of fun. So I hope you enjoy. This is Bateria from Dr. Darin Kamstra. couple of dance works that we had, it's time to slow down the pace a bit. I'm going to perform Deep Beneath the Ice by Stephen Karukas. This will be the UK premiere of this piece. I've been in contact with the composer and he confirmed me as much, so I'm really happy to be the one premiering this piece in the United Kingdom. It's an honor because it's a fantastic piece. As well, Stephen Karukas was born in 1997. I was born in 1995. So essentially this means Stephen Karukas is the first composer ever that I have performed that is actually younger than me. Makes me feel a bit old, but that's fine. I'm really happy to play this piece for him. He wrote this piece because when he was at university, there was this lake outside of his campus. On his campus, but outside of the university building. And basically during the summer times, he would sit down by the lake, see all the ducks, all the fish, all the birds flying around. He'd look inside and see his colleagues working in practice rooms. And once winter set in, the opposite would happen. He would be inside the practice rooms and all of the life would be outside and he would be looking in from the inside. So he wrote this piece basically as a reminder that even if we're focused inside the practice room most of our days, there's still life outside. Life still goes on outside. And I think it's pretty apt in 2021 to do this piece with this in mind. Because we're in the middle of this global pandemic that has no end in sight, basically. And this is still a reminder, a message of hope that everything will be okay, everything will come back to normal, life will be back as we used to know it. And I would like to add a personal note as well, because I started to work on this piece in September, and we're in February now, naturally. In September, when I started to work on this piece, my girlfriend got diagnosed, my partner got diagnosed with lung cancer. So I took the marimba home from here and started to work on this piece in front of her. She heard the beginning of this piece probably 5,000 million times. It's just insane. But she had the process of diagnosis, surgery to remove the tumor, and then the recovery process with me working on this piece. And now that it is ready, she will hear it for the first time. And I would like to dedicate this to her. She's one of the strongest people that I know. So I'm dedicating this to my partner, Maria. I hope you enjoy Deep Beneath the Ice. So now, it's time to wrap up the recital. I'm really glad to be back performing, even if I've got no audience around. I'm surely having an audience over there. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of you watching this recital, and I would like to end up thanking everybody, thanking my teachers, thanking my family, thanking my colleagues at university, thanking the university team that's been helpful in bringing me the instruments out, and I would like to thank AV as well for making a great job on recording my recital. I wouldn't be able to do this if it wasn't for that. So now we're going to go basically rudimental mad. We're going to go American marching drum mad. So this is Stamina from Mitch Markovic. Mitch Markovic is one of the legends, the absolute legends of the American marching drumming scene. He's a three-time snare drum champion, three-time consecutively champion in America, which is insane if you think about it. They're ultra competitive, and his rudimental pieces have been staples for pretty close to 50 years now. So they are an integral part of the percussion repertoire, and I couldn't pass up this opportunity to do one of his pieces. It's going to be Stamina. My muscles are a bit sore right now, and I still have a whole piece still left to go. So it's going to be a big challenge, but I'm really looking forward to it, because it's just mad. It's a mad piece, and sometimes we need mad pieces. It's a fantastic technical work, so I hope you enjoy. Thank you.